Stop right now. Do not scroll past this message. Look at me right now. You did not arrive here by any accident. My beloved child, I need your absolute attention for the next few minutes because something incredible is shifting in the unseen realm right now. Heaven aligned time itself to bring your spirit to this exact intersection today. If you rush past this moment, you will miss an urgent warning. Give me just 1 minute of your valuable time. I promise you will not regret staying here with me. Why are you always running away from my quiet voice? I am stepping into your atmosphere today because your aching soul desperately needs to hear this truth before you make another mistake. The loud noise of the world has been trying to drown out my holy presence, but right now, everything else must fade away into total silence. Come closer to me now. Let me speak softly to the part of you that is most tired. I know your heart is heavy. Your shoulders are completely tight. The weight you carry is very real. And every single morning when you wake up, the thick heaviness is already sitting on your chest before you even open your eyes. You pretend you are strong for everyone else around you. You wear a beautiful smile during the bright day. You help them solve their deep problems with great care. You listen to their endless complaints. But inside, your own spirit is slowly breaking into small pieces. I see how you carry the weight of so many difficult battles in total silence. You convince yourself that you must hold everything together completely alone. You believe that nobody around you truly understands your pain. Do you feel that sudden tightness in your chest right now? That is not just normal anxiety or random physical stress from a busy day. That is the accumulated exhaustion of many months of fighting alone in the dark. I saw you last night when you sat on the edge of your bed. You hid your face in your hands. You did not want anyone to hear you cry in the darkness. You let your tears fall quietly, so the cold silence would swallow them before anyone noticed your weakness. You thought you were completely invisible in that lonely room. But my child, you were never alone for a single breath. I was standing right there. I watched you weep in the heavy shadows. I counted every single drop of your private sorrow. You are my beloved silent survivor. You have spent years giving your pure love to people who did not know how to hold it. You poured your sincere heart into empty hands that only took from you until you had nothing left inside. Now, you find yourself sitting alone. You are walking through a wasteland of deep disappointment. You wonder why your kinness is constantly met with cruelty. People look at your strength and think you never need comfort. They lean on your shoulders until you are completely empty. You have become a living refuge for everyone else, while your own soul is starving. I am stepping in today to teach you a holy discernment. You cannot keep destroying your own life to save those who refuse to grow. Listen to me carefully in the deepest place of your heart. Do not let your mind race with anxious thoughts right now. Breathe deeply and let your tired shoulders finally relax in my presence. I have an urgent purpose for stopping your day so suddenly. Know that the enemy has been trying to destroy your faith with loud lies. The adversary wants you to believe that nothing will ever change for the better. He whispers that you are destined to repeat the sad mistakes of your past family. But he is a liar, and today I am here to expose his deception. You are standing right now at the threshold of a massive generational breakthrough. The unseen realm is shaking because your light is finally beginning to rise above the darkness. I know how tired you are in your actual bones. Your mind is constantly spinning with questions that have no answers. You have asked me why the path must be so heavy. You have asked why your prayers seem to vanish into the thin air. I heard every single whisper. I did not ignore a single word you sent to heaven during your lonely nights. I am speaking to you now because time is running out. There is something incredibly important that you must understand before you take another step forward. You have been looking at your life and feeling like you are arriving late to your own destiny. You feel like everyone else is moving forward while your feet are stuck in cement. But hear my voice clearly today. What you have called a painful delay has actually been my holy protection from hidden traps. I was shielding your pure heart from toxic rooms. I kept you away from places that you were not ready to enter. I was removing deceptive people from your life because they were not equipped to carry your destiny. I close those beautiful doors to save your spirit from total destruction. Are you still listening to me? Do not let the digital distractions of this world steal this moment. This is a holy conversation between a father and his child. Pause exactly where you are. Let my words settle into the broken places of your aching soul. You have been fighting an intense spiritual warfare that no one else can see. Your extreme exhaustion is proof that you are chosen for something great. The enemy does not target failures. He targets the light bearers who carry an immense purpose for the future generation. He attacked your body with fatigue because he is terrified of your awakening. He knows that when you finally stand up, the old chains of your family will shatter into dust. You are a holy vessel. I watched you give your best energy away. You poured your life into relationships that only left you drained and empty. You thought that if you loved them harder, they would finally see your true value. You minimized your own needs just to keep the peace. But I did not create you to live as a hidden victim in the dark shadows of selfish people. Your heart was crushed. You were broken by the very people you swore to protect from harm. I felt every sharp sting of that betrayal along with you. When they turned their backs and left you alone, I was the one holding you up. You thought you were abandoned in a dark valley, but I was actually pruning the branches that were holding you back. Now the season of quiet preparation is coming to a close. I am calling your name out of the cave of isolation. Look up at my face right now. Do you see the bright light breaking through the gray clouds? There is an urgent reason why I commanded you to stay for this moment. I am about to hand you a divine key. Take a very deep breath with me. Let the remaining tension leave your tight neck and shoulders. You do not have to fight these heavy battles on your own strength anymore. I am taking the steering wheel of your life into my own hands today. Your days of painful survival are officially over. Your season of restoration is beginning right now. Do not look back at the smoking ruins of your yesterday. The people who walked away have no power over your tomorrow. I have already scrubbed their names from the book of your future destiny. Stay with me for just a little longer, because I am about to reveal the exact plan I have engineered for your breakthrough. Your heart has been questioning if you are even worthy of a beautiful life. You have believed the dark whispers that say you are broken beyond repair. But my child, a precious jewel covered in thick dust is still a jewel. I am washing away the pain of your past with my pure love. Listen closely to what comes next. I know the exact number of times you wanted to give up entirely this week. I know how heavy the air felt in your room when you thought about tomorrow. You are a masterpiece that I am still forming with my own hands. Do not walk away from this conversation because the most critical part of my message is arriving right now. Breathe and be completely still. Let the holy calm wash over your racing mind. We are moving past the pain of your old wounds. I am preparing to show you the unseen shift that is occurring in your atmosphere. Sit quietly at my feet and let me open your spiritual eyes to the truth. The breakthrough is here. Come closer to me right now in this quiet and sacred space. Let us sit together in this peaceful room away from the world. You have been hiding here from the harsh and critical eyes of people. Like this video as an invisible ritual of agreement between your completely exhausted heart and my holy presence right now, because I am ready to bring you deep comfort. I know every little detail about your secret and heavy sorrow. You wrongly think that your pain is hidden from me. I know the absolute truth about your internal and painful struggles. I want you to pay close attention to your body right now. Do you feel that heavy tightness sitting just behind your sternum? That physical pressure is the accumulated weight of the silent battles you have been fighting without any human help for so many long and exhausting months. It severely restricts your breathing when the anxiety becomes too high. I saw you late last night when the world was completely asleep. I watched you pace across the cold floor of your dark room. Your tired mind was spinning rapidly with so many heavy thoughts. You were trying to calculate how to fix every single problem with your own limited strength, and you felt completely overwhelmed by the sheer impossibility of your situation. You sat on the edge of your bed and sighed heavily. I saw your trembling hands touch your warm face in desperation. You tried so hard to be strong for everyone else around you, But you were completely alone in the dark and cold night. You did not want to admit that you were breaking inside because you have been the stable and reliable pillar for your friends and family for such a long time. Your silent tears fell heavily onto your worn-out pillow. I saw you hiding in the bathroom earlier this afternoon. You turned the water faucet on completely to make some noise. The running water covered the sound of your intense crying. You folded your tired body into the smallest possible shape against the cold wall, while begging me to make the deep pain stop because you could not carry it anymore. Your broken spirit was screaming out for my urgent help. I saw you when you stood in the crowded room today. Everyone around you was laughing and talking very loudly during the party. You felt like the most isolated person alive on this earth. You wore your perfect public mask beautifully, because you did not want anyone to ask you intrusive questions about your private life and your secret struggles. Your beautiful soul was quietly bleeding behind that fake smile. You have spent many years being the ultimate kind giver. You always notice when other people are hurting or crying silently. You run to help them quickly, with an open heart always. You pour out your limited energy without thinking about your own health. But when you are drowning in deep water, nobody seems to notice your reaching hand. You are left completely alone in the cold and deep river. They take your deep peace and joy away from you daily. They never say thank you for your immense and beautiful sacrifices. They leave your spirit completely empty and broken inside every single time. You return to your lonely home and look in the mirror with tired eyes while asking yourself why your pure love always brings so much painful disappointment. You trusted the wrong people with your sacred heart. You feel completely used and discarded by your closest friends now. The sharp sting of betrayal is sitting deeply within your soul today. Your fragile heart is aching with an unbearable weight right now. You wonder if there is something wrong with your personality because people always seem to walk away from you after they get what they want from your life. I am here to tell you something very important. You are not the failure in this tragic and painful story. Your extreme sensitivity to pain is not a structural defect at all. I designed your heart to love deeply and purely from the beginning. The enemy targeted your relationships because he wanted to poison the sacred fountain of love that I placed inside your soul since the day you were born. He wanted to stop your bright light from shining. But his evil plan has completely failed today, my precious child. I am stepping directly into your valley of dark isolation right now. I will wash away the toxic residue of those dangerous people. I am closer to you than the very floor you are sitting on because I am your loving Father who cares deeply about your daily human suffering. I am right here in this room with you always. I am not a distant God who lives far away from you. I do live beyond the highest stars in heaven above us, but I choose to sit with you right now in the dark. When they spoke those cruel words that crushed your fragile spirit, my own heart was grieved by their terrible arrogance and their lack of true compassion. I feel every sharp pain that enters your chest. I held your broken pieces together in the dark last week. You thought you were falling apart completely during that difficult situation. I was there protecting you in total secrecy through every single moment. I was there when you sat in your car and screamed out of pure frustration because the weight of your responsibilities was simply too heavy to bear. I watched over your precious life very closely then. You were too exhausted to pray a normal prayer to me. Your dry lips could not form any clear words in the silence. I understood the deep language of your heavy silence perfectly. I have kept a perfect record of every sleepless night and every silent sacrifice that you made for ungrateful people who did not value your presence. Your pain was never invisible to my eyes. Your broken whispers are beautiful melodies to my loving ears. Every single tear was caught by my holy hands immediately last night. They never hit the cold ground without my notice. Let me hold you in my powerful arms for a moment, because you do not have to pretend to be strong or perfect anymore when you are here. You are completely safe and protected with me. Drop your heavy armor right at my feet right now. It does not belong on your tired body anymore, my child. I love you unconditionally for who you truly are inside. The world measured your value by how much they could extract from you while you were useful to their selfish agendas and their personal desires. Your worth is completely secure in my house. They forgot about you in your moment of deepest need today. but I see your true essence beyond your daily work and productivity. You are my precious and unique masterpiece always. I am wiping away the thick dust of rejection from your beautiful soul today so that you can see your true value through my eyes. Look at my loving face right now, my child. Breathe with me right now, my beloved and chosen child. Let the cool air fill your lungs completely at this moment. Let the remaining tension leave your tight neck muscles right now. It is time for you to stop running from my presence and let me restore the vital energy that the enemy stole from your spirit during the storm. Your tight shoulders can finally relax here safely. Do not waste your precious tears over closed doors anymore today. Those endings were not punishments from my heavenly throne at all. They were my absolute interventions to save your life from a trap. I removed the distracting noise of the crowd so that you could finally hear my quiet whisper in the deep and silent dark of this valley. The painful storm is completely over for you today. You have heard me whisper peace over your deepest pain. Now, let me show you the majestic mountain. I have been preparing a beautiful path for your tired feet. You think this dark isolation is a terrible punishment from my throne because you cannot see the future clearly. But I need you to sit up and hear what I am about to declare over your life right now. You are not being rejected by my heavenly court. You are being hidden from the cruel wolves of this world. The enemy wanted to keep consuming your beautiful light until you had absolutely nothing left for your true destiny. I had to step in and pull you away from the toxic crowd. Do not call this quiet delay a tragic failure. This pause is actually my absolute protection from invisible traps. Let us look back at an ancient secret together today. I want to tell you a story about a great warrior who felt exactly like you feel right now. He was my chosen prophet, and his name was Elijah. He had just won a massive spiritual victory against the dark forces of his time. He called down fire from heaven to prove my absolute power to an unfaithful nation. But after that great victory, fear caught his heart. A cruel queen threatened his life with harsh words. He ran into the lonely wilderness to escape the noise. He sat down under a small desert tree and asked me to let him die right there because he believed that his holy mission was completely over. He told me that he could not fight these heavy battles anymore. He felt completely alone in his ministry. He was not a weak man at all. He was just completely empty inside his soul. He had given every single drop of his emotional strength to people who never appreciated his work. He lay down in the hot dust and fell asleep under the thin shade. I did not rebuke him for his sudden depression. I did not judge his tired mind or yell at his heavy heart in that dark hour. Instead, I sent a loving angel to touch his shoulder very gently. My messenger baked fresh hot bread for him and brought clean water. I told my servant to eat and rest for a while because he was too weak. He ate the food and went back to sleep immediately. His physical vessel was totally broken by the long warfare. I waited patiently in the quietness for his spirit to recover completely. I told him that the journey was simply too great for his own human strength. Look at your own life right now, my beloved child. You are just like him today. You are sitting under that same desert tree in your mind right now. You have fought so many long battles for your family. You have carried the heavy burdens of everyone around you for many years. You ran into this quiet wilderness of isolation because you had absolutely nothing left to give to the world. You told me that you wanted to stop. You asked me why your path had to be this lonely and difficult every single day. I am telling you today what I told my tired prophet in that ancient desert. Rest now, eat my holy word, and let my presence feed your aching soul. You have gone far enough on your own limited strength. If you recognize my loving voice, listen to me now. I am not demanding your perfection today. I am only asking for your availability in this quiet room. I want to carry the heavy bags that you have been holding for so long. Let go of the control right now. Trust the process that I have designed for your ultimate restoration. Lift your eyes to my face and receive my fresh bread. Write a statement of faith in the comment section below. Comment, "God is my safe refuge," right now to anchor your fragile soul in my eternal covenant. Let this simple action seal your agreement with my divine plan today. The noise of your yesterday is finally fading away into the background. I am changing the entire foundation of your life. I am shifting your reality from this very moment. You have heard my gentle whisper in the deep valley of your suffering. Now it is time for you to hear my prophetic voice of authority. I am standing up on your behalf to fight the enemies that crushed your spirit. The days of your silent weeping are over, because my glory is rising. I am not doing this to destroy your human happiness. I am doing this to rebuild your spirit from the ground up. Hear me clearly, my beloved child. The season that has exhausted your mind is officially closing, not gradually, but it is ending right now. What is coming behind this storm is not just simple relief. It is a complete and total reversal. I am stripping away the legal authority of every toxic voice in your life today. They told you that your beautiful dreams had expired in the dark. They said you were too broken to be useful to anyone, but they do not hold the keys to your future destiny at all. Every single door that shut in your face was my deliberate protection, not my rejection. And now I am opening what I previously closed for your safety. No human hand will ever be able to shut these new doors again. The long and painful waiting season is finished. The spiritual harvest of your faithfulness is beginning right now in this room. Stand up straight and lift your eyes to my face. The enemy has lost his power. He has no legal authority over your mind or your household anymore. Are you listening to my words clearly? Let the heavy lies of the adversary drop into the dirt. Do you feel that quiet stirring in your chest right now? That is your spirit sensing a massive shift in the unseen realm today. You are crossing a holy threshold into power. The angels of heaven have been dispatched to clear your path from obstacles. The traps that were set to destroy your career are being dismantled by my command right now. You could not see the battle in the unseen realm while you were crying in the dark. But I was working tirelessly to ensure your ultimate victory over the darkness. You are leaving the old valley of tears behind you. You are entering a new season of authority and deep peace. You are a carefully formed masterpiece. I did not pull your soul out of the deep mud just to abandon you in this quiet desert. I am shaping you into the very miracle that others will behold with great wonder. They watched you suffer. They saw you crying in silence when you thought nobody was looking. They thought you would never recover from that terrible disappointment in your career. They whispered cruel things behind your back when you fell down. They assumed that your story was completely over, but they forgot that I am the true author of your chapters. Your private pain was just the dark soil for your public breakthrough. I am raising your spirit up to be a powerful light bearer for this generation. The painful limitations your family lived under are breaking at my supreme command. The spirit of poverty and chronic fear will no longer rule your thoughts. You are a true cycle breaker. You are the one who will establish a new legacy of abundance and peace for your children. The old curses that kept your ancestors bound in chains are melting away like wax before the fire today. You carry the royal bloodline of my kingdom within your spirit. Stand tall in your true identity because you are an heir to an unshakable kingdom. You will walk out of that old family pattern completely today. You said yes to my calling when nobody else was watching your secret sacrifices. The extreme exhaustion you have known has given you a deep compassion for other broken people. It cannot be manufactured in a comfortable lifestyle. The secret battles have given you an immense authority. You have gained a powerful weapon through your quiet suffering. You are not arriving late to your destiny. You are not behind anyone else on this earth. You have been beautifully formed in the secret place. The sacred formation process is finally complete. Pause right here and let this majestic truth settle deep into your soul. You have received my words with an open heart today. Now you must prepare your mind for my command. I have authorized your total breakthrough in the heavenly courts today. The move now belongs to your obedience. Lift your hands and receive the restoration I am pouring out. Do not let fear paralyze your steps anymore, because I am with you. The hour of your total deliverance has finally arrived. You have waited long enough. Your chains are falling now. I am standing up in my holy sanctuary right now to shatter the heavy iron gates that have kept your spirit imprisoned for so many long years. The enemy is terrified. His plan has completely failed. You are free. Hear my voice clearly. The ground is shaking. Your old reality is melting away. I declare that every generational curse of lack and heavy fear in your family is completely broken today by my sovereign power. The invisible ceiling that stopped your parents from rising will never be able to hold your spirit down anymore. You are victorious. Your trial is over. The storm has passed. Your tears are dried. I am releasing a massive wave of divine restoration into your atmosphere because you stayed faithful to my calling during the darkest nights of your long trial. What was stolen from your heart by those deceptive people will be returned to you sevenfold. Your harvest is ready. Receive your joy now. The spiritual warfare ends. Your vital energy returns. Stand up straight now. Lift your chin high because you are my chosen light bearer for this modern generation. The dark powers are trembling right now at my supreme command because they know your true identity has been fully awakened today. They cannot touch you anymore. You are safe. Are you listening closely? Open your heart wide. Do not look away. Do you feel that sudden heat rising within your chest right now? Because my holy presence is melting away the cold layers of sorrow that accumulated behind your closed doors. The ancient weight is leaving your body. Light is entering your mind. Perfect peace is yours today. I see your past. I know your pain. I am vindicating you. They looked at your silent isolation, and they assumed that you were completely forgotten by heaven during your dark season. But they will watch you rise like a glorious eagle above the stormy clouds, and they will know that my hand has been protecting you all along. They will look up. They will wonder. The locked doors break. The walls fall down. The traps are destroyed. The closed doors that caused you so much painful frustration are bursting open right now by my absolute sovereign authority over your destiny. You do not need their cheap acceptance anymore because I am building a brand new foundation for your future life. Your path is completely wide now. The victory is won. The battle is finished. You can rest now. Now, my beloved child, I need you to quiet your racing thoughts and enter into my total rest without any fear. You have been running on empty for such a long time because you thought you had to save everyone by your own human strength. Let go of the heavy control now. Breathe deeply right now. Let the air in. Feel my holy presence. Let your tight shoulders relax completely as you sit at my holy feet away from the noise of the world. You do not have to carry the weight of tomorrow all at once because I am already working ahead of your steps. Release the physical tension from your neck right now. Close your eyes now. Listen to my voice. Forget the loud noise. Let the soothing calm of my presence wash over your tired mind like a gentle river of clean water during the hot summer day. You are completely safe inside this divine sanctuary, and no weapon formed against your peace will ever prosper here. I am wrapping you in love. The toxicity must leave. The pain must go. You are being cleansed. I command all the toxic residue of those painful relationships to leave your spirit right now because you are my holy vessel. Exhale the heavy bitterness and the unsaid words that have been choking your inner joy for many months. Let them go forever. You are clean. Drop the heavy bags. Hand over your worries. Give me your stress. Give me your financial fears and your family anxieties, because my storehouses of heaven are completely overflowing with divine provision for your life. I am your true provider. I will never fail you. You will never suffer lack anymore. Your future is secure. My oil is pouring. My grace is sufficient. Your body is healing. Let the deep fatigue that settled into your actual bones dissolve completely under my tender touch right now. I am renewing your youth like the eagle, and I am restoring the vital strength that was drained by that chronic stress. Your physical vessel is perfectly refreshed today. Your mind becomes still. The lake is quiet. The storm is over. The chaotic thoughts of doubt and insufficiency are fading away into complete nothingness because my perfect love casts out all remaining fear from your heart. You are waking up from the nightmare of your past into the bright reality of my grace. Your thoughts are perfectly peaceful now. New seeds are growing. New vision is coming. Your spirit is thriving. I am planting new seeds of creative vision and divine wisdom deep inside your fertile spirit today for your future assignment. You will speak with a new authority that will heal the broken hearts of other weary warriors who cross your path. Your true destiny is starting now. I see your heart. I know your faithfulness. I am well pleased. You did not abandon your trust in me even when the silence felt like absolute abandonment in that dark valley of isolation. Your patient endurance has been recorded in the heavenly books, and your reward will be far greater than your greatest expectation. I love you deeply. The transition is finished. The atmosphere is clean. The enemy has fled. He can no longer touch your peace because you have surrendered your entire life into my sovereign care today without any hesitation. You are hidden securely beneath the shadow of my mighty wings, and you will walk in total safety. No harm can reach you here. Look at your hands. Feel my holy power. You are completely new. When you walk out of this quiet room, the world will notice a beautiful difference in your eyes and your posture. You will no longer carry the heavy posture of a defeated servant because you are carrying the royal dignity of a true conqueror. Walk with your head high. Your steps are ordered. Your path is lit. You will not stumble. Every step you take from this day onward will be ordered by my Holy Spirit with perfect precision and divine timing. You will not have to guess your direction because my word will be a bright lamp unto your path. I am replacing all your confusion with total wisdom. Your joy returns now. Your laughter is real. The trauma is gone. You will laugh with genuine happiness again, because the heavy mourning season has officially passed from your household today. I am turning your sorrow into a beautiful dance of celebration, and your mouth will be filled with my praise. The past cannot hurt you. You are my masterpiece. You are my warrior. I am proud of you. The scars on your heart are not symbols of shame, but they are medals of your incredible triumph over the powers of darkness. You are standing firm in your true identity as a child of the Most High King today. The battle is won. You are whole. Rest your weary head. Lean against my chest. Forget the fading world. You are fully protected and deeply loved beyond any human measure or earthly comprehension. Rest in the absolute certainty that your breakthrough is already done, and keep your heart completely open for my final words of guidance. Peace be with you. The perfect stillness of heaven is filling your room right now. Every chaotic storm in your mind has finally lost its destructive power. You can breathe normally because the heavy fog has completely cleared from your vision today. Feel the steady rhythm of my absolute love surrounding your entire being while you sit in this quiet room. You are completely safe within my eternal embrace. Do not allow the dark thoughts of anxiety to return to your heart ever again. The old chapters of your painful survival are permanently closed today. You are entering into a magnificent season of total spiritual stability and deep emotional recovery because your tears have been counted. I am locking away the memories of your past pain beneath my grace. Your soul is finally resting in me. Look at the beautiful path that I have cleared before your steps today. Every obstacle that the adversary placed in your way has been shattered into small pieces by my holy angels. You will walk forward with total confidence because your future is completely secure in my powerful hands. The heavy gales of human disappointment will never shake your true spiritual foundation again. You are no longer that tired and isolated person who had to fight alone in the dark. I am raising you up to be an unshakable lighthouse for this broken world. Other wandering people will look at your life, and they will find their way back home through your beautiful testimony. The extreme exhaustion you suffered has been turned into pure spiritual authority for your destiny. I am placing a glorious crown of beauty upon your head, instead of that old spirit of heaviness. You have stepped out of the painful role of a silent victim, and you have entered into the magnificent place of divine stewardship today. Your family will see a massive change in your finances and your daily peace. The bitter legacy of generational lack ends today. Your heart is now a sacred garden where my Holy Spirit dwells forever. Protect this beautiful space from the critical and negative opinions of ungrateful people. They do not know the secret covenant that we have established in this quiet room today. Their cruel words have absolutely zero power over your true worth, because I have defined your value with my blood. When you step back into the busy world tomorrow, the loud noise will try to distract your mind again. The enemy will try to whisper his old lies into your ears during your quiet moments. But you must remember my voice clearly, because I am your constant anchor in every single storm of life. Stay deeply rooted in the loving words that I spoke to your soul today. Do not let the fast pace of the world steal the precious peace that you have received in this sanctuary. Take time to pause and listen to my quiet guidance every single morning before you start your secular work. I will give you the exact strategy that you need to overcome every single challenge because you are never left to figure things out alone. Are you listening to me with the deepest part of your soul right now, my child? This divine conversation is a holy seal upon your life that can never be broken by any earthly force. I want you to anchor this exact moment into your physical reality before you leave this room today. Do not let this heavenly alignment pass away without your personal response. Like this message right now is a powerful act of absolute agreement between your spirit and my eternal promise. Let your click be a physical choice. Accept the breakthrough that I have released over your life today. This is not a simple interaction on a digital screen because it is a holy confirmation of your deep faith while you stand firm. You are safe. Hit that button now. You are telling the unseen realm that you fully believe my words of comfort. Declare to the enemy that his power over your mind is completely gone forever. Let the physical action reflect the deep surrender that is happening inside your heart right now, while your agreement is being recorded in heaven forever. It is done. Write down your testimony now. Let the whole world see your total recovery today. Comment the word Amen to permanently lock this beautiful blessing into your household. Do not be ashamed to confess your love for me openly, because I am proud of your growth through the dark valley. I see your obedience clearly. Your typed words will stand as a beautiful monument. Your life changed for the better. When you type those letters, you are releasing the remaining fragments of your old fear into the dirt. Other weary warriors will read your honest comment. They will find the courage to keep believing in my promises because your voice carries weight. Look around you at the millions of lonely souls who are still crying in the dark shadows of this world. They are fighting the same heavy battles that almost destroyed your spirit last month. They do not know that a loving Father is waiting to hold them in his powerful arms. I am choosing you to carry my bright light to them during this hour. Share this urgent message with exactly 3 souls who are secretly begging for a sign of hope from heaven. You know who they are because you can feel their silent pain inside your own heart. Do not hesitate to send this video to their phones right now, because it will be the exact answer to their unanswered prayers. You are my chosen messenger. When you share this truth, you are fulfilling your sacred mission as a chosen child of the King. You are breaking the isolation of another broken survivor who is about to give up on life entirely. Your simple act of obedience will trigger a massive chain reaction of total healing across this earth, while you become a living extension of my grace. Subscribe to this holy channel right now, so that you never miss my daily guidance for your next steps. Turn on the notification bell immediately as an intentional commitment to stay connected to my quiet voice every single day. The world will try to pull you back into its dry wasteland if you wander away from this fresh fountain. You need to hear my fresh words every morning to keep your spiritual armor strong against the adversary. My daily messages will be a consistent shield of protection for your sensitive mind and your fragile emotions. Do not walk this dangerous path without my constant updates. Stay close to the true shepherd, and you will never get lost in the dark. You are entering into a sacred covenant of long-term growth and total transformation with me today. You are no longer a random wanderer who is searching for meaning in the wrong places. I have established your true identity as a royal heir to an unshakable kingdom. Walk with the quiet dignity of a true king from this precise moment onward. Let the deep peace that surpasses all human understanding guard your heart and your mind forever. No weapon formed against your mental health or your family stability will ever find success. I am building a high wall of holy fire around your household to keep the thief away from your massive blessings. Your joy is perfectly protected by my name. I bless your coming in and your going out from this day forward until the end of time. I bless the work of your hands and the creative ideas that are forming inside your brain right now. You will prosper in the very places where you previously suffered your worst defeats. The dry ground will yield a rich harvest for your faithful obedience. Receive my final embrace in this beautiful moment of absolute serenity. Let your mind stop racing entirely because everything is fully taken care of by my sovereign power. Sleep peacefully tonight without any anxious thoughts about your financial future or your broken relationships. I am staying awake tonight to manage all your battles. You are deeply loved with an everlasting and unconditional affection that will never fade away from your life. No mistake you make can ever separate your spirit from my loving heart. Rest now, my precious and chosen child, because the morning will bring a beautiful dawn of total restoration. I walk with your spirit always through the golden light.